In this video, we're going to take a look at configuration synchronization in BIG-IP. Configuration synchronization, or config sync, is the process that the BIG-IP system uses to ensure that all devices in the sync failover device group have the same configuration data at all times. When all devices have the same configuration data, any device can pick up the workload for a specific application flow if necessary. When you initially create a sync failover device group, the BIG-IP system automatically syncs the configuration of the local device to the other devices in the group. Once they're in sync, you'll need to make sure that they stay that way. There are two types of config sync. In an incremental sync, only the changes you make to a device's configuration, such as a new virtual server or pool, will be synced. In a full sync, the entire BIG-IP configuration on a device will be synced to the other devices. To configure config sync, you specify a unique static non-floating self-IP address on the internal network. In the most common DSC configuration, this address is the self-IP you associated with VLAN internal when you originally set up each device. Then whenever you change the BIG-IP configuration on any device in the device group, the BIG-IP system syncs that change, or the full configuration, to each device's internal self-IP address. And something to note, if you change the configuration on more than one device since the last sync, the BIG-IP system merges the changes in the correct order based on timestamps. There are two ways to initiate a config sync operation. You can tell the BIG-IP system to automatically sync configuration changes to the other devices, or you can sync changes manually. There are some important things to remember about configuration synchronization within a device group. Config sync is necessary for failover to work correctly. There are two types of config sync, incremental and full. When configuring on each device, the typical config sync address is the device's non-floating self-IP address assigned to VLAN internal. And you can tell the BIG-IP system to automatically sync configuration changes, or you can sync them manually after each change. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out Part 4.